Morgan Fairchild here. It is late night Baltimore, honey.
Welcome to Late Night Baltimore. This is the show. And now we're coming in to the most fun time in the NFL, the Divisional playoffs. And we're going to go quick over the games, but don't worry. We'll be putting out episodes all week. Like and subscribe to your favorite Baltimore sports show. Late Night Baltimore, sports and comedy.
Yeah, even Norm agrees.
Yeah, Norm. He agrees. You got to know our name because everyone there knows your name.
Especially Norm.
Yeah. That's right. Fez is here with me to throw in some insight. The first game, there's a lot of games. Saturday, January 13th, 4:30. The Cleveland Browns, who are red hot, are playing the Houston Texans. The Browns are favored by 2.5. They seem to have the superior talent. The Texans slipped in, but they got the great young quarterback, while the Browns have the great defense and a quarterback by, of course, Joe Flacco. Fez, who do you pick in that game? Cleveland at Texas. Texans are Cleveland's favored by 2.5.
Well, they have to get the experience, and a lot of times, a lot of those players are playoffs for the first time for Houston, so I have to get the experience and the nod and give it to Cleveland. Very close.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice. Now the over/under is 44.5. What do you got there?
I take the over.
All right, probably will be a high scoring game. I mean, that's not that many points. That's 24-20, so that's not so great. Then we come, of course, to a game that we're looking at. Miami Dolphins at Kansas City. Kansas City is favored by 4.5. That game is at 8 p.m. on Saturday, January 13th. What do you got there? We're going to have to pick the Dolphins.
We're taking the Dolphins, though. They lost another top player defense, Andrew Van Ginkel, so they signed
Andrew Van Ginkel.
They signed Justin Houston.
Some more injuries, but we're still picking the Dolphins. The over/under is 44.5. What do you got there, Fez?
I'll take the. I'm going to take the over.
Okay.
Slightly.
And then Sunday at 1:00. That's the best time to have football games. It's Pittsburgh at Buffalo. Pittsburgh's favored by 10. Well, I mean Buffalo's favored by 10. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh with the points,
Pittsburgh
although Buffalo
points, though,
will
probably
win.
Last drive field goal or something.
Yeah, that's a lot of points. 10 points. 36.5 is the over/under. That's low. I'm going to pick the over. What do you pick on that game?
Over.
Okay, that's good. Then Sunday later that day at 4:30, the Green Bay Packers are at the Dallas Cowboys. That's an old traditional game. They're at for the NFC playoffs. Dallas is favored. What did I say the points was?
I wasn't sure, but I had to take Dallas. Playing at home, or 8.
Oh, Dallas. Well, if you get a chance, can you look up those points? Well, I'm going to get on with the next game. But look at that points. The over/under is 50.5. I picked the over. But yeah, we picked Dallas in that game because it's at home, and they've been blowing people out at home. The Rams are at Detroit. That means the old Rams the Rams coach, Sean McVay, is going against the quarterback he jettisoned in favor of Matthew Stafford. The Rams have been red hot.
This says
right.
Dallas favored by 7.5.
Dallas favored by 7. I'm still going to pick Dallas because they've been blowing people out. Green Bay.
Yeah, they're 8-0 at home, and
plus their fans are all jazzed up for that game. Yeah, so take Dallas and the points in that game. The Rams. But that story is Jared Goff used to quarterback the Rams. He got kicked off, went to Detroit, but they've turned into a force in the NFC with Dan Campbell as their coach. Jared Goff had a lot of yards passing this year.
I'll take the over in the points.
Over in the points, 51.5, yes. Detroit is favored by 3. I just for sentimentality, I got to pick Detroit. But the Rams,
I'll take Detroit.
I wouldn't want to play.
Because they're at home, but the Rams, quite well down the stretch.
Okay, the team that everybody odds makers love is Philadelphia, who are favored by 3. This is Monday night at 8:30, the 15th. Philadelphia Eagles are favored by 3 over Tampa Bay. All over the internet, the odds makers love Tampa Bay for doing all the numbers crunching. Tampa Bay comes in with a lot of momentum.
Well, Tampa Bay,
the Eagles are favored by
Mike
3.
Evans ended up tied with Tyreek Hill for most touchdown receptions by a receiver.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Well, who do you pick in that game?
I would have to pick the.
It's Eagles are favored by 3. Tampa Bay, right? Or are you going with Philly?
Well, I'm gonna go with.
It's got to be some upsets.
Philly, thinking that it's in the playoffs now,
and how bad
they
can
have
get?
Offense.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice. Philadelphia's good because it's got to be a couple
higher scoring game because it's got to be high scoring for Philadelphia to win the game.
The over/under is 44.
I'll take the over.
Okay, over. So you got all our picks for this week. A whole lot of games, but there's so much stuff going on in the NFL this week that we'll be back short. We'll be back with another episode. So y'all have a great night here, Wednesday night in Baltimore. Okay, Fez. Good night. Say good night, Fez.
Good night, Fez.
And we out.